Hi everybody and welcome back. If it's your first time to my channel, please do like this video and give it a thumbs up and do subscribe so that you can get further information and modules and recordings every week from me. So really what we want to do in this Funky 5 series is to give you your Cess for Life back, give you the hints and tips to set some goals to improve your health that will increase your energy, make you feel good, and lose a few pounds as well. In this module, we are going to have a look at breakfast and why it's a great start to your day. In our three main areas, we're going to look at eat for health. So having a look at why breakfast is so important and what are the guidelines for a healthy breakfast. We look at habits for health, asking you some questions about your breakfast. Are you having the same breakfast every day? And are you up for a challenge to make some changes? And I'll share with you 2 easy breakfasts that you can try straight away after this video. So let's talk about breakfast. And as I said, we're going to be focusing on breakfast and why it's the most important meal of the day. So a large and growing body of scientific evidence, it now supports the claim that breakfast really is a very important meal. The first thing to take note of is the impact of not eating something at the start of the day, and there can be serious health implications with this. For instance, a recent US report study showed that 27% increase in coronary heart disease amongst men who regularly failed to eat a meal at the start of their day. Skipping breakfast has also been documented to have negative impact on the cognitive performance, particularly in school children. And results from Finland suggest that eggs can also enhance the cognitive performance in middle-aged men as well. Now, I do have people that will ask me about intermittent fasting, and intermittent fasting is definitely not suitable for children and teenagers, and for some adults that may have different health concerns. They'd have to check with a doctor first. But let me explain to you about intermittent fasting and what it actually is. We typically probably do a short intermittent fast without realizing it. So if we stop eating at 8 o'clock at night time, and we go through to 8 o'clock in the morning and we start our breakfast, that's a 12-hour fast. So you really are starting with the basic intermittent fast. People will push that out. So people can go from an 8 p.m. to a 12 noon, and the only thing that they will consume is water or coffee with no milk or sugar. And then other people may try an intermittent fast between 12 noon and 8 p.m. With intermittent fasting, it's a buzzword at the moment, and a lot of people have jumped on it for weight loss. My advice is go to a coach, go to a nutritional coach or a professional that specializes in intermittent fasting and talk to them, because you don't want intermittent fasting to become a fad diet. You want to know the ins and outs and research about it, because it really is good for several health concerns. I've tried it myself on inflammation, and it's worked so well. But you have to be coached. You have to learn about it first. So we can talk more about this at a later stage. So are you getting the most from your breakfast? Let's have a quick quiz. Do you often skip a breakfast? Do you have the same breakfast every day? And is your breakfast mostly beige color? So let's talk about cereals, toasts, bagels. And do you have a range of branded breakfast cereals in your cupboard? And do you feel hungry within an hour of eating breakfast? Do you rely on multiple cups of tea and coffee to get you through your morning? And do you often have cravings mid-morning? And do you find it difficult to concentrate and often think about food? So if you have answered yes to 3 or more of these, then there's definitely room for improvement. So what is the favorite breakfast choices of our nation? So it is the grill or the fry, definitely has come in as top favorite. In second is cereals. In third is a bacon buddy with tomato ketchup. And fourth is your pastries. So what are the guidelines for a healthy breakfast? Always include a source of protein. Include fruits or vegetables, and include slow releasing carbohydrates. So if you are going to have toast, have a slice of wholemeal toast. If you're doing the Funky 5 smoothie challenge, you would have learned about the formula that makes sure that you get your protein, your fats, your fibers, your greens, one portion of fruit and a super boost in there as well. Make sure you have variety in your diet as well, because we can get bored and that can lead to just giving up. Avoid sugar and processed cereals. They're really going to set your blood sugars all over the place, and this is where we have the crash, and it's where our body just wants to binge or reach for that sugary snack because it needs to get back to that high after the first sugar that you've given it. And we spoke about this on several occasions about flattening the curve. Really, we don't want to go into the orange and spiking our blood insulin levels, because this is, if you're on a weight loss journey, this is what you need to do to get it, you know, under control and to start to lose weight, is to get it to the green line. If you want to improve your sleep, your energy, your mood, also we need to get that blood sugar balance down under the green dotted line. And we've goal, as we've mentioned on several occasions, is to flatten the curve. And we want to seek balance. So how do the nation's favorite breakfasts actually match up? So the nation's favorite, it is a source of protein. Does it have fruit and vegetables? Yes, it does. Are there slow release carbohydrates in there? Yes, there are. And is it variety? Of course it is. Not processed. And then let's have a look at our cereals. They're definitely not a good choice. They're really not a good glycemic load. They're going to break down into your insulin, which is going to rocket your blood sugars. And by 11 o'clock, you're probably begun starving and wanting to reach for that cup of tea or coffee with something sweet. And also then your white roll with your bacon and your tomato ketchup is going to do the same thing. And unfortunately, so is your pastries as well. So some of the favorites that you can include, which will keep those blood sugars balanced, is one of the Funky 5 smoothies. You can have your oats, you can put some protein powder in there if you want, you can have peanut butter, you can have your fruits and your milled flaxseed or chia seeds in there. Also, you can have 2 boiled eggs, 2 scrambled eggs, 2 poached eggs on a slice of whole grain toast. Also, a slice of whole grain toast with some crunchy peanut butter. You can make your own fresh pancakes and have some peanut butter on there, or have some Greek yogurt with them. Natural yogurt with berries and nuts as well. All healthy breakfasts to kickstart your day. And the benefits of starting your day well is that you're more energized, your mood lifts, you're more focused and more productive as well. So you can screenshot these. These are my 2 breakfasts that you can try. So we've got overnight oats. So if somebody is really busy, hasn't got time, running out the door, you can make these the night before and grab and go. So you can screenshot this and have a try. And the next one is my healthy pancakes. So I've got a combination of banana pancakes, oat pancakes, and vegan oat pancakes. And I've snuck in a third one there for you, which is a great favorite amongst my clients, is your paleo granola. So what are you going to do differently this week as a result of watching this short tutorial to move your health forward? My challenge for you is to introduce 2 new style breakfast smoothies, try one of the recipes, and then observe how you feel for the rest of the day. Generally with my clients, when they start their day the Funky 5 way, or with one of my recipes, they feel lighter, brighter, and more energized. And when they go back to old habits, they can really see the difference because they're tuned in and listening to their body. And I also want you to have a great start to your day. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please give this video a thumbs up and do subscribe to the channel.